What's up, y'all? We back at it with more movie news, and this time we're going to be talking about Star Wars. Don't you click off this video, man. Look, I know it's been a bit of a rough patch ever since we went to Disney, but I think you guys might like this news, man. And not everything with Star Wars Disney has been bad. I really enjoyed the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I thought that was amazing. I liked the scenes between Anakin and Obi-Wan, or should I say Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Those scenes were goated, man, especially where you didn't kill Anakin. I did. Hey, yo, that shit. Still get chills from that shit. Still get chills from that till this day. That's probably the best thing I think we've gotten from this. I'm trying to think. Is that the best? You know what? Between that and Rogue One, I was Mandalorian too. Mandalorian as well. But I would say probably movie-wise, it would be Rogue One. I think that's the best movie we've gotten from Disney Star Wars. Series-wise, it would be a toss-up between the first two seasons of Mandalorian and then the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Don't get me wrong, there was some other okay series like the Ahsoka series I thought was decent. I can't think of, and what was the Andor? That was okay too. That was good as well. So we have gotten some good things, but I get you guys. Most of it has been trash, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Shit happens, but Kennedy is supposed to be stepping down this year. In fact, I believe her last month is this month, if I'm not mistaken, and she should be stepping down, and we should be going in a new direction with the whole Star Wars franchise, hopefully in the right direction. But we're about to get into this news. But first, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell for all movie news and reviews. So Lucasfilm plans on starting a new Star Wars Jedi Order. That sounds amazing because at the end of the trilogy, what was it, Rise of Skywalker? At the end of that trilogy, we know Rey was pretty much the only Jedi left. So it's good to see that we're going to get more Jedis in a new Jedi Order, man. Hey, look, I would love to see it. Honestly, I wonder who would be their opponents, man. I wonder who would be the people they face off against. But anyway, it's supposed to be similar to the Mandoverse. In case you don't know what that is, that's the Mandalorian. You know how the Mandalorian had several series, and you got to see stuff go on, different areas, different planets, different people that's part of the Mandalorian culture. So I'm assuming that's what they mean when they say similar to the Mandoverse. It also says it will begin with the Rey upcoming film that's supposed to be played by what's her name, Daisy Ridley. So the film that she got coming out, which I believe is within the next 2 years, that's supposed to be the start of this new Jedi Order. I imagine towards the end of the film, she decides that she wants to start training new Jedi. So that sounds dope in itself as well. I mean, if it's done correctly, and they're not trying to just do all this crazy stuff like they've been doing with the past trilogy that we just why type of shit. So hopefully they do it justice and they get it right. I mean, because for the most part, I did like Ren, especially in Force Awakens. Then the other two movies came and it kind of went way far from where I thought the movie was going, and it kind of I don't want to get into it. But it says it will gradually build towards a major event that brings together characters introduced in the past films. I do like the idea of that, because one thing I never liked that they did in Force Awakens is that they had Finn fighting with a lightsaber. And from what I've gathered, and I'm not the best when it comes to Star Wars lore, but from what I gather, you gotta be able to use the Force in order to use a lightsaber, so to speak. And you have it where Finn touches the lightsaber, and I'm like, oh shit, this dude's gonna be a new Jedi. And then he never touches it throughout the rest of the trilogy, and I was just really upset. So maybe Finn may come back. Honestly, I heard he's kind of done with the whole Star Wars thing, so there's a good chance he won't come back. But maybe, who knows? They might say the right stuff. They might, throw the right dollar sign at him where he's like, okay, I'll step back onto the fray. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that could be the case. But that was one thing I didn't like about the last trilogy that we just got with Star Wars. But who knows, man? It seems like they're trying to do like the first 20 years of, the Marvel Universe, where we just had this build up until we got to Infinity War and Endgame. So that's what it sounds like they're trying to do. Maybe not as many movies lead as it was with the Marvel Universe. Maybe a shorter, like maybe 3 or 4 movies, maybe a couple series here and there to lead up to a big event where you have multiple Jedis facing off against a common threat. That does sound exciting, but they have to do it right, man. They have to do it right. But let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think they could pull it off well enough where the fans will be happy, or do you think they're going to fumble once again? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.